Ahoy hoy! Welcome to my channel. Today is the day where we have a battle between Starbucks Cafe Latte and Espresso House's Cafe Latte. So here we are. Let me switch to the nutrition information if you want to read it. It looks like this has less saturated fat than this does. But my camera operating abilities are sticky. Let me just show you this first. And of course it doesn't. Can you read that? I mean, I guess I can always put information about each product in the description box if you are interested in that. Here you go. Oh, that one came up kind of clear. I updated my camera, so I'm hoping that it's a lot better than it's been the last few months, but we'll see. Oh well. Now, I meant to get a smaller version of this. I didn't know they had it until I saw it in the store. But they still have the tall version in the stores at least. And of course I got both of these at ICA in my town. So, alright. Shaky, shaky. Now, I did make a mistake about this product last time. This in particular was made in Finland. But Espresso House was founded in Sweden. And of course, Starbucks was founded in Seattle, Washington, the United States. And to be clear, Starbucks and Espresso House is not sponsoring this video. No one's sponsoring me. But if you want to sponsor me, that'd be awesome. Okay. So... shut them up. Now this is lactose free, and as we mentioned last time, this doesn't have like a dairy alternative milk in it. What it is there's still regular milk in here, but they use a lactose enzyme to make it lactose free. So this is why this is not vegan. And of course this is just regular, this is a regular cafe latte and stuff, so. And I noticed this, like when I tried the hazelnut macchiato from Starbucks a month or two ago, they have like paper straws now. I'm not going to open the thing, I'm just going to do it like this. Like it's in... obviously like an iced cafe latte. So we put that in there. And let me just open this. I'm not going to use the straw for that one. So, there we go. Let's see. Okay. I might as well open it because I'm going to add hazelnut flavoring to it later, but not in this video. That's going to be off camera. And I'm not going to finish all of it on camera because, yeah, I can't. I'll be so wired and stuff. I'm one of these people that gets jittery and stuff if I have too much coffee. When it comes to smell-wise, now this is just me personally. I'm just going to do this because I keep looking at myself in the camera and not looking at the camera itself. I'm a little bit vain. When it comes to smell-wise, I prefer Espresso House. Now, for me personally, as I mentioned before, I'm lactose intolerant. Speaking of which, I should probably take my lactose pill, but oh well. I'm fine. It's not a left and right situation for me. I'm just going to have a pissed off stomach later on. Although I don't have to worry about that with this. This, on the other hand, I would have to worry about that. Um, but since I'm lactose intolerant, and it's more than just lactose intolerancy, I literally gag when I taste dairy products or there's a strong smell of dairy. This doesn't have it, even though there's some milk in here, but it's been compensated by the lactose enzyme. This, on the other hand, I can definitely smell the milk, and it's not pleasant for me. So I'm putting this top back on so I don't have to smell it. Let's see. I'll try this first because I don't think I've ever tried the latte version of Starbucks. Just the caramel macchiato and the hazelnut macchiato that you can get in stores. Normally, when I go to Starbucks, I usually get like a hot chocolate or a chai or a frappuccino. So. Okay, taste-wise, this is okay. Even though it has a small scent of dairy, I don't taste it, and that's the important part when it comes to me, at least personally. This bad actress. I was trained in commercial acting, and you're supposed to show the product like that. So. Oh no, I was never in any commercials, just in case. Or like, huh? I've never seen you in anything before. And you're correct, you haven't. But I've been trained in it. Hold on. This, I'm gonna put the top back on here because, like I said, I tried this in the last video. This has a smoother flavor. There's a less better aftertaste in this one. Whereas this one has a little bit of a bitter aftertaste from the coffee, but it's not overpowering to the point where I would not want to drink this. I could easily drink this, although this was a little bit too big for me. I was tempted to get the small one in the store today because when I bought this, the smaller one wasn't in the store. But I don't want to waste this, so that's why I didn't get the small one. But they at least have two different sizes. They have a small size, and then they have a larger size like this. This, I guess, would be like a grande. These are a little bit larger than this. And you only have one size of this right now, at least in the stores. Taste-wise, as I said, they both taste good. But this has a smoother taste. There's no bitter aftertaste from the coffee. This tastes a little bit stronger with the coffee, so if you want that stronger coffee, which is funny when you think about it. Now, like I said, when I first moved to Sweden, and I first tried Espresso House's coffee, I thought it was a lot stronger than Starbucks coffee. But since I've been living in Sweden since 2006, and I've adapted to the coffee here, because the coffee is a lot more stronger here than it is in the U.S. Like, in my opinion, and maybe other Swedes can chime in, especially Americans living in Sweden, or who live in the other Scandinavian countries that have Espresso House. For me, coffee here is strong as espresso almost. And I know there's espresso on both of these. At least there should be espresso in both of them. Because here's the thing, as I mentioned before, but if you're new to my channel, I'm a former barista for Starbucks. I worked there for about 3 years before I moved to Sweden. And even before I worked at Starbucks, I was working in the coffee shop at the University of Maryland Design Services before it closed down for renovations. And I did the coffee section that the concession stands at the movie theater. Originally it was called Hoyt's, but it's Regal now. So I've had a lot of experience, working with coffee. Now, having said that, a lot of Europeans, usually when they go to Starbucks in the States or anything, they feel like the coffee is not as strong as, say, the coffee they get in Europe and stuff. I don't know how strong coffee is between the other European countries. I just know what it is in Sweden, particularly. But when you combine this and this, the coffee seems to be stronger in this one than it is in this one. But having said that, if you go to Espresso House here, and get a latte or get any other drink with espresso in it or even coffee, it would be a lot more stronger. So this, I feel like the coffee taste is a little bit more watered down, which is good for people that don't want a strong coffee flavor to it. But then if you do, I would recommend this one and stuff. And it's actually kind of funny because I don't remember the coffee tasting so strong in the hazelnut macchiato that I tried like a few weeks ago. So it depends on your personal preference. I like the taste of both of them. I would get both of them. I would probably get this because this is a little bit less expensive than this is. Although the smaller counterpart of it is probably about the same price as this or slightly inexpensive than this, although they're not exactly that cheap. They're at least less than the equivalent of $3, but more than $1 if I had to compare. But yeah, so if you're looking for something that's a little bit cheaper, I would probably go with Espresso House, at least if you want a smaller size than this, or if you want, I would say this is probably a little bit at least more expensive than this is, probably because this is in Sweden versus this is outside of Sweden, and products outside of Sweden tend to cost a little bit more than they do if they're from Sweden. And again, if you want like a strong coffee taste, I would go with this. If you want a smooth flavor, and a smooth texture, I would go with this. But they both taste good. It just depends what your preference is. So yeah, if you like this video, hit like. If you subscribe, I'll be absolutely joyous. And here is a good, I shouldn't say good like that. Here's an announcement, at least. My book, Immortal Love, is, you can download a free copy of Immortal Love to your Kindle or Kindle app starting tomorrow until May 24th. It's in honor of my anniversary to my significant other because we're celebrating 18 years this year. So if you like vampires, vampire romance, anything paranormal or supernatural, romance in general, and I do include a plane crash in it and Survivor's Guild as well, then get my book and it'll be free for the next 4 days at Amazon. I'll put the link in the description box. Alright, you guys. I'll see you guys later.